How's it going, everybody? Figured we'd get some more Curse of the Dead Gods going. I like to start things out with a little bit of a warm-up by playing one of these lower level areas, so we'll do that. Selfishly, it helps me accumulate some additional skulls as well, and let's be honest, I'm in it for the skulls and the jade rings, which have been quite plentiful lately. This gun does poison damage, which went quite well for me the other day. Let me get something here. Two-hander. Let's take the gold. Okay, plus 20% base damage for claws. Eagle Talon plus 30% damage to lightning attacks. We need that, but for poison, heal 18% of gold offerings amount. I don't love any of these. Let's go ahead and switch them out. Plus 6 perception, plus, there we go! Boy, from my mouth to God's ears on that one. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Try and get some attribute boosts. Some gold laying around. Light it up in here a little bit. Wow. Okay, so far so good. I don't think we need healing yet. Let's stick down the path of the attributes for right now. Gold puncture. Oh, I don't like this one. Each door imposes a payment of 300 gold. Each gold not paid is converted into damage. Ugh. But if all gold is paid, 10% of maximum health is restored. Alright, well, we'll deal with it, I guess. Gotta search every nook and cranny for gold now. Take a skull. I guess we might do okay on that curse if we can keep the volume of gold up. That's what it's really going to come down to. over, guys. Oh, that guy wiped out the fire. Let's get it going again. Alright, we can almost pay for 3 rooms now. And we're going to get a 10% boost to health. I'm still feeling okay about this curse at this point. Usually this one's a real problem for me. Just looking for any additional gold that's laying around. Every once in a while they hide it in the nooks and crannies. Okay, 10% damage and 25... let's just do the 10% damage. So I could pay gold, but then that's going to hurt me with the curse, but it is only 250. We're going to pay gold this time. And if that comes back and bites us, oh well. Let's go for the piles of gold. I just want to see what's up here. So I'll go kind of the same options there. Okay, Steel-Tip Talons deals critical damage for 3 seconds after a perfect dodge. I think I'm going to stick with what I've got. Buy back some corruption. Oh, look what we have here. Plus 20% base damage for daggers. Do I have a dagger? I think I do. Let's see what this is considered. No, it's a sword. Let's get the health. Come on, buddy. So get rid of this guy. This guy too, actually. Oh, hey Calyrex, how are you? Very familiar with Blasphemous. I think I played that game last year, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. It is a challenging game, though. I will say that. And I'll admit, I ended up playing that game with a trainer. I think I just enhanced the amount of resources I was picking up. But it's a great game. It's got kind of a dark, gothic, and religious story to it, obviously, with the title. But that's a really cool giveaway. You should definitely check that out if you haven't played that yet. Okay, that's not a bad curse at all. Oh, that's the gold that's disappearing. Interesting. They weren't kidding. So are those the March games then, Calyrex? I'm imagining that maybe they just switched them out. Okay, plus 20% for shields. Don't have one. Don't want one. Let's see what we got over here. Max health for 250 gold. 5% treasure find. Let's go with this one. We'll pay gold. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check them out. I still want to play that, what was it called? Cyberhook? That one that you recommended initially. Just haven't gotten to it yet. Looks fun though. Let's light this place up. Boom, boom. Okay, I'll take dexterity. Why not? I just barely missed. Oh, he got me that time. Alright, what do we got here? 15% damage against weakened enemies. Can't offer gold anymore, but I'm doing pretty good in terms of curses, so why don't we go ahead with that. Okay, neat. I haven't heard of that one. I'll check that out. I really appreciate the reminder on those games. You motivated me to check them out initially. Dark Fervor. Oh boy. Well, so we've got the ticking time bomb at this point, but we're doing pretty good here. It's not like we've got a ton of dungeon left here, so I think we're going to be okay overall. Couple of skulls, nice. Did you see that footage of Elden Ring got out there? Wow. Boomerang Fu. I like the name. Poison attacks plus 30% damage while in darkness. We're doing that. Yeah, it's like off-screen footage apparently, and you know, it's probably not the best quality, but I don't know if I can find it out there. I'd be willing to take a look, knowing that, you know, it's not going to look the best, and don't hold them responsible for it. I'm sure they're not happy that it got out, but, you know, I'd love to have a look at that game again. But, you know, that kind of stuff sometimes forces their hand to let go of the trailer a little bit sooner than they were going to, so that they can get a good version of it out there. I think it was Kotaku where I read that story, and they were saying, you know, for legal reasons, we can't post a copy of the video. Yeah, no doubt. I totally agree. I mean, I feel that way about some of the games that I come across on Game Pass. You know, a game like Undermine, that's a good example of a game that I never really would have thought to look at. Oh, look at that. We can't even do anything here. We've hit the final curse. Interesting. Well, let's see what we end up with here. I think it's going to be the old ticking health away, down to 1. Yep, it is. Well, but I totally agree with you. There's just some games that I would have never gotten to. We're going to have to work quickly here. Double shot. Oh! Don't. That's okay. Got some skulls. Yeah, I agree with that too. Okay, we still need some skulls before we can do that, but let's see what our options are here. Ceremonial dagger. We've got something that does poison attacks. Serpent blade. We're gonna go with this. And let's see what these daily challenges look like here. So 2. Receive Annihilation, Bow of Madness. Corruption is left the temple. The Darkest Explorer. Dark Souls no number is dark. Now let's try this one. Yeah, I've played a lot of great games on Game Pass, and you know, I think Wreckfest is a good example of what we're talking about here. I don't typically play racing games, but I like them enough to, you know, try them out. And that's a good example of a game that, you know, I was able to play with a buddy the one weekend that I wouldn't have picked up on my own, but because I have Game Pass and I can just download it right off the bat without paying 20 to 30 bucks for it, it works out really well. Torch is what it comes down to. These traps are rough. Let's get the health. Love that. Alright, Chalice of Vigor plus 33% to all healing effects. Each greed kill removes 1 corruption. Or level plus 1 on secondary weapon. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That costs 70. Yeah, let's gamble. Maybe we'll get one of those happy curses. Bounty. Opening a gold chest now inflicts corruption. Gold chests contain more gold. Okay. Nothing over there. It was nice of them to light that torch for me. Perfect. Plus 10% damage. Treasure find. Let's go with the damage and pay gold for it. Okay. Boy, this is a long dungeon. Hey Taryn, how you doing, buddy? What's good? Blue Fox, how are you? I'm doing great, man. Hope you are too. Well, you know I'm going to ask for proof of that, Fox. What kind of replacement did you get? Alright, two-handed. Main weapon mace, plus 30% damage against elites, champions, and bosses. Oh, I want that. I can't let go of 40 right now. Can't do it. It's too long of a dungeon. Although that would have helped going into that fight. Oh, that's cool. Well, good for you. I'm glad they took care of you on it. So are you gonna paint it again? A second ago when all the explosions were happening. Okay, buddy. Thanks for coming by. And thanks for the heads up on those new Twitch Prime games. I'm gonna check those out. You know, add more to the backlog, right? Yes, we do. Okay. 50. We're gonna pass. Gotcha, Fox. Okay. I don't know. I think you do good work, man. You should find other painting projects if you enjoyed that. Could you see yourself getting into the miniatures scene at all? Okay, Swift Bow, we are gonna give this away. Take the gold. Perfect. Let's get the hell out of here. Secondary weapon, dagger. Okay, so it's got the same stuff. Give that up. That would be neat. You know, if you enjoy doing it, you should do that. And if you end up with, you know, just a gigantic excess of guns, airsoft guns, I should say, you know, you could open up a little eBay store for yourself. I'm sure there's a market for that. Well, Fox, when your repainted airsoft gun eBay store starts generating millions, remember who your friends are. Colt 45 Rainmaker. Alright, sufficiently charged ranged attacks always trigger perfect shots. That doesn't sound too bad. Let's... Or I can take the health. Let's go with that. Yeah, I mean, that's cool too. Blue Fox just never looking back. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Sincere offerings, that sounds new. Oh, I have seen that one other time. That could end up being good in the long run, if I can get some health back. That's the problem right now. It's quite low. Kitty, you made it! How about it? What's up with you? You know, just chilling here. Yeah, this is Curse of the Dead Gods. It's a indie roguelike game, and it's wonderful. Yeah, this came out last week, if I'm remembering right. All right, we're gonna offer gold for this because that sounds pretty decent. Attacks from behind deal 30%. Nah, we'll go with this. So Kitty, what are you playing lately? I feel like we haven't touched base in a while. I know you finished Hitman recently. Ah, okay. Fun job-related trainings, I'm assuming. Oh, this guy's a real ass. Got it. Yeah, sometimes they're a necessary evil. Ouchie. Oh. Yeah, so it's a hard game too. I didn't mention that, but it's a difficult game, but it's fun. That was a daily challenge. End of Darkest Explorer event. 6 rooms complete. Alright. Well, it netted us 12. Hey Suko, glad I can help try to put you to sleep. Good to see you. Alright. So we can add another altar altogether with some gun options. Or we can maybe add some rares to the table. Let's go another altar. I'd actually like to play some Little Nightmares. I don't know if Terran's still in the stream, but I watched some of him playing Little Nightmares 2, and I know they selected that game. It looks amazing, but I haven't played the first one, and I would kind of want to start there. Alright, I think we're going to go with this. I'm a big fan of the whip. Okay. I almost want to try one of these events again. Clock of Life ticks. Slaying your foes will only delay it. Your body craves for speed and murder. Very relaxing, like Meisuko said. Some speed and murder. Let's do speed and murder. You guys see that Snoop Dogg was streaming the other day, some Madden. 15 minutes into it, he got pissed off and he walked away, but he left his stream on for like 7 hours. I don't think anything was going on. I think he like left his place at that point, but it got 250,000 views. Ouchie. Oh, $8 for that game isn't bad. Okay, oh, incandescent claws. Plus 1% base damage per point constitution. Oh, we're gonna do that. We are gonna do that. Snoop is the GOAT. You're right. You're right. He was probably like, oh, that stinks. No big deal. I like his antics. Volatile remains. Enemies killed while burning explode after a short time. Okay. So Kitty, basically I'm accumulating corruption. That's that lower right hand bar, the purple, 0 out of 100 right now. Once I accumulate 100, I get a random curse each time. And some of them are good, some of them are not so good. They're usually not so good. Wow. We are going to be having the explosions now. This is going to be interesting. Get this gold up here. Let's go more gold. Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, I'm liking these explosions here. Oh, look at that. Plus 15% damage to fire attacks. Yes. That goes with the ensemble right now. Okay. Good deal. I also read that Netflix is coming up with some kind of animated Terminator series. And I thought, please don't ruin Terminator. Not like this. Alright, this is the first time I've seen one of these rooms. What is happening here? Oh, look at that! Wow. A ton of gold now. Nowhere to spend it, though. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't know, Fox. You know, I'll admit, I like most of the Terminator flicks. I didn't love the third one with the female Terminator, where they dumped Furlong for the first time. I know he was going through his own struggles and everything. I'm sure they had their reasons. But that's where it started to go more downhill. I mean, I still watched the movie. There were pieces of it that were redeemable. Wasn't all bad, but it wasn't my favorite one. Yep, I saw that. Still never played a round of Fortnite. Good deal. Look at that. Popping off. Oh, somebody had to go and end it. Let's see what we want to do here. I think this is what we want to do here. We'll pay gold gladly. All right, now, very taken aback by this this message. I haven't even seen Terminator. Am I understanding that right? Did you just admit before everyone here that you have never seen Terminator? But you've seen The Thing, and you like it. Do you understand this is a crime against humanity that you've just admitted to? Taking damage triggers a wave of darkness, extinguishing any fire source in a large zone. You deal 10% damage in the light. Or Predator! Fox. Come on, somebody back me up. This is, I'm disturbed. You have not seen Terminator or Predator. Oh. Fox, you gotta do something about that. These are tremendous films. I would say Terminator more so than Predator, but I mean, they're both just tremendous films. Yes! Yes, it's at that level. Oh boy. There we go. Yes! See? Fox, it's not just me, dude. We gotta fix this, buddy. We can do this together. You've got to report back to all of us once you right your wrongs. And we'll give you time, but we're gonna keep you honest on this. We've just made a pact together. All right, enemies killed while burning explode. No, we want to keep that. We're gonna get rid of this one. Predator's a good call. Oh, fantastic, but we have no health. We almost have to take the health. I think we have to, well, you know what, let's gamble. See, look at all these nice people offering to help you out. This is great. What a community we have here. It's gotten to the point where we're offering Netflix sign-ins. Look at this. All right, this is excellent timing on this. Drink up. So Kitty, I'm getting health back, but every time I drink, I take the corruption. So it's like this balance of, you know, what do I do every time? It's going to help me, but it's going to hurt me. And that's what makes it interesting. It's so much more than that, Fox. How dare you, sir? I think we need to have you watch both films, and then we come back and we just have a discourse about your thoughts and how blown away you are. Creature features are all well and good too, in my book. Last night, I watched The Dark and the Wicked on Prime. Have you seen that one? Anybody? Yes! Yes, it is! Fox, you know I'm going to write this down and ask you about it every time I see you now. Like, where are we at, Fox? Yeah, so The Dark and the Wicked, pretty good films. Pretty good film, I should say. It's at I think it's at a 90 on Rotten Tomatoes. It's decent. You're going to come out of the film with a lot of unanswered questions, and if you're squeamish, maybe not the best film for you. I think that's actually a fair statement, Fox. One of your relic slots is locked and may no longer be equipped. You gain 3 divine favors. I do understand what you're saying, though, about 80s movies in general, and then you're coming back and going, huh? Nah. Yeah, there are sections that are going to give you that hostile feel. It's more of a supernatural type of film, kind of like a haunting. My buddy had recommended it to me, and at the end of it I sent him a text that said, what did I just watch? What is this? And I had to look it up to see if, you know, my understanding matched the rest of the internet's. But it's got some disturbing scenes for sure. What is this countdown? Am I gonna run out of time for the whole... Oh, what is going on? Oh, that's it? Wow. Hey, I mean, 22 skulls, 5 jade rings. That's not bad. It is called The Dark and the Wicked. Nine rooms complete. Okay. Alright, so let's see if there's anything we can do here with these jade rings. These basically open up additional weapons that you can find throughout your run. And so far, I have found them, and they're pretty decent. Claws of Evisceration. That sounds pretty good. Okay, and then we'll keep building on our skull possession. I mean, I like Top Gun, but I could see where, you know, somebody just overly built it up for you. Okay, this sounds pretty good as a combo. Let's see what else we got. I do like the whip. Okay, I think we're going this route. I'm not going to do a challenge this time. I'm just going to go a normal Tier 2 dungeon run. Yeah, I'm seriously considering getting a subscription to Shudder at this point. I picked up the service to watch Host, and if any of you have not seen Host, I mean, make an appointment for yourself to watch Host. You can get a 7-day trial of Shudder just to watch Host. But it is tremendous. Meisuko, don't watch Host right now. It's not going to make you go to sleep any faster. But it is a tremendous movie. And Shudder just, it seems they have some good stuff. Meisuko, I like it. Oh man, we're gonna have to take that. I do like Ringu. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I know the film. But I'll say again, because it's worth mentioning twice, if any of you have not seen Host, watch that film. It's about a Zoom call. That's all I'm gonna say about it. And it's like, it's only 50 minutes long or something like this, so it's very tight. Things happen fast, and it is a roller coaster ride. I give them props for doing all of it during the pandemic. And I'll tell you what, the actors and actresses and directors are very active on Twitter and will respond to you, which is pretty fantastic. In fact, one of the actresses every once in a while does a Zoom call where anybody can get on and talk to her for a little bit. Very cool. I have not seen The Tunnel. Is this a Shudder film, or can I pick it up anywhere? Okay, it's 250 max health, treasure find. I really want to stay away from taking on a lot of corruption early on, because this is a longer map. Alright. Maybe we will next time. I agree with you in terms of going into movies with no expectations. Sometimes that's unavoidable, though. Wow. Okay. What is the what's the general premise? I like a good nope, no way. Okay. Let's see here. I think we're gonna offer gold for some additional damage. Okay. I'm gonna have to look this one up. Sounds like it could be a good movie for you to watch right after Terminator. You could just make like a whole movie night out of it. Well, Kitty, if you're saying it's good, then I gotta check it out. Hey, Kitty, I know we haven't talked about The Walking Dead in a while, but man, it's getting some really, really bad reviews. No problem. This guy needs to stop with that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty crummy on IGN, and you know, I mean, God love them, but AMC put something on Twitter where they said, you know, should Maggie forgive Negan, and they put it up for a vote, and of course, you know, like all of the tweets that get promoted, people were just like, you know, who the F cares? The show sucks, that kind of stuff, which, you know, I'm not saying that's warranted, but I don't think I'll be dipping back into that. Alright, do some healing. Yeah, I dip in every once in a while. Corruption now passively increases over time. Oh. Alright, well, it just means we're gonna have to move fast. Yeah, I don't always agree with them either. Okay. Try not to give back all the health that I just got. Ah. Traps. Yeah. I tried. I made it to a point where it got very cold, and they lost their heat. They were marching somewhere, and that's where I stopped watching. Two-handed. How much for this? 28 plus 5. I think we're good. I didn't see that, but I hear you. Sure. Yep. You know what I do? I don't read the reviews all the way through. I just look and see, you know, what kind of score, and then I'll check other review pages. All right. Inflicts corruption. How much though? Okay. It's like 1 tick. Not too shabby. Alright, main weapon, mace. Don't want it. Yeah. Yep. I hear you. And I mean, to your point, I really liked Days Gone. 20% base damage for shields. Don't have a shield. We'll take the health. Oh boy. Oh, we got some big guys here. Yeah, sometimes people just need to play the games themselves and make up their mind. Well, let's go ahead and do this. I think think we get some health back. Yeah. And this will go gold. We're gonna need it. Barbed whip. Oh, we've already got the barbed whip, and I like the one that does the lightning damage. Alright, that worked out okay. Yeah, good for you for just playing it. Let's see, I don't want that. That's cool that you found some good reps. You know, I usually just buy digital now, so I don't find myself inside of too many GameStops anymore. That's cool. The second greatest game ever made. So then what is the first? Tomb Raider, okay. Tomb Raider's very good. Wow, okay. I think it's a good game, I like it. My first best constantly changes. Ouch. I think for a while it was Darkest Dungeon. Loved that game. Now, we get to dump a curse here. And I think we're gonna dump this one. Okay, plus 30% damage to poison attacks. We don't have anything that does poison, do we? Not yet. Okay, I definitely want that. I think we could take this and just bank on the fact that we'll eventually pick up something that does poison. Yeah, can't sweat the small stuff in games. You know, pretty soon I'm gonna start Cyberpunk, and I know that it's still gonna have its issues, but I want to check it out. Looking forward to it. Alright, Eagle head traps now breathe a gust of wind in front of them for a short duration. No problem. No problem at all. We're gonna get some health here. I have such bad memories of the sawmill. That's where they force you to fight the horde, right? We were talking about this the other day. That was a bad moment in time for me. But I think it's really neat that you recreated it in Minecraft. Oh. Yeah, it's a great game, Meisuko. You'll like it. I bet it'll look really good on PC too. Oh god, these guys aren't messing around. Should have waited a second longer. Leo, what's going on? It is. This is Curse of the Dead Gods. It's a ball. If you like Hades, this is basically Hades with some difficult choices presented throughout the game. Appreciate it, buddy. 20% base damage if main weapon is a claw. We have no, we do not have a claw. All right, we're gonna pass on these, I think. Sacrificial Makana. All right. Maximum stamina is reduced by 1, but killing an enemy with any weapon restores 2 stamina points instead of 1. Alright. Yeah, so you get hit with these curses throughout the game, Leo. And it kind of changes the way that you have to play throughout. Really interesting. Oh boy. Yeah, it really is. Okay, plus 33% to all healing effects. I think we're gonna take that. Yeah, you do additional damage if you're in the light. Take more damage if you're in the dark. If there's no source of light, you can just create them here and there. You can also light the enemies up. They're a mobile source of light for you. Oh boy. Yeah, you got it, Leo. Oh. And it's really hard. That too. But you progress all the time. Some permanent upgrades that you can take with you. And yeah, I agree with you, Fox. It does have a great soundtrack. Days Gone, for sure. Okay, let's see if we can do anything here. What are these? Silver stars. Okay. And they really want us to take this shield, don't they? I'm gonna push back. No shields. Okay. Let's go with one we've already finished. Yeah, I agree, Leo. It's a really cool looking game. The character, when they zoom in on him and you can see his face, really reminds me of some of the artwork in Darkest Dungeon. Yeah. Okay, 15% damage against weakened enemies. We'll take that. Damn it. Keep you on your toes. You know, I got lost in Darkest Dungeon. I think I logged 110, 120 hours into Darkest Dungeon. I really don't buy a whole lot of DLC. I bought it for that game. I loved all of the time I spent with that game. Really tough one. You're totally right. They nail the sense of dread for sure. Now let's go extra health here. And you know, we've got Darkest Dungeon 2 coming. I haven't forgotten that. We haven't seen any real gameplay, but I can't wait. That's got to be one of my favorite narrators. I really did. No, I loved it. Go. 50% of damage taken in gold. Sure. Oh, no kidding. That's awesome, man. You know, that's the nice thing about taking a look at what people are doing in the community. Just find so many games that way. That's how I found out about Gunfire Reborn, which has just been another tremendous game. But yeah, I highly recommend Rogue Legacy 2. Even in the early access state, it's really beefy. This last update that they rolled out officially made it larger than the original game. It's been just a blast to play. We're gonna go with this. Yeah, I'm having a ball with it. I played with another guy that I ran into on Twitter over the weekend, Dads with Gamepads, and we had a ball. Probably play that again on Saturday. Okay, now let's go the weapon path. If I remember one, this one's not bad. Yeah, that's fine. No, we're talking Rogue Legacy 2 and Gunfire Reborn. There's that gust of wind that we're talking about. This game does a good job of making you feel like you can pull off really neat stuff. You can take down 5 guys right after the other using a trap. It's got a really good feel to it. Oh, I've heard great stuff about it. Do you think it's fantastic, Leo? Secondary weapon, poison attacks. I think we've got to do that. Now let's do that. I haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I've been watching Mav play it quite a bit. And it looks fun. I've heard Outriders is going to be cross-platform as well, which I love hearing that. All right. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the issues are holding me back too much. That's great. And all of that, so I heard it's like a 4-hour demo, and that all of the progress you make in the demo carries over to the full release. Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on there. Let's offer this up, lose some corruption. Yeah, Fox, it's really starting to take over. The mind and the hard share out there. That and Valheim, man. These games are just taking over. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, how would you describe it to Fox, Leo? I've heard a lot of comparisons to Gears of War. Okay, I like that. It's got a good sound to it. Okay, Claws of Evisceration. Or we're upgrading this. But we've got to take 60 corruption for it. think we're gonna pass. We've still got a lot to go. Well, then again, we don't, do we? Alright, we'll take this. These are the choices that you have to make. Okay. Sounds fun. I want to try it. Oh, that's it. That's a freebie curse. That's not bad at all, especially at this point in this area. That was close. That sounds really neat, Leo. How many classes are there? I mean, were they all, you know, pretty attractive? Was it tough to pick? Ah. Constitution. I think we'll just take the health at this point. Relic neutral, plus 20% base damage for spears. We don't have any. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, plus 15% damage against weakened enemies. No single source of damage you take can exceed 15% of max health. That sounds pretty good. Level plus 1 on secondary weapon. I don't necessarily want to take another curse right before the boss. Let's go with that. I think I remember seeing the pyro in one of the first videos I saw for the game, and I remember thinking at the time, that's what I'll be going with, because it looked awesome. But you know, even the names themselves make me think maybe otherwise. Okay, interesting. Well, it's good that you tried them all. Get a feel for each one. Hey Mav, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. We've been talking about Outriders, and I was just mentioning that what I know of the game has come from you, from watching your streams. Awesome. Okay, regain 4% of max health when you pass through a door. That's a little late for that. That's not gonna help. And That's interesting, but I don't want to take the. I don't want to take 70. Let's flip these. 45% to poison attacks. Now that sounds good, but I don't want to pay the 70. Alright, we're gonna pass. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try Outriders. Decision made. Yikes. No way to light up boss rooms unless you light them up. Use them as a source. So good call. Ah. They make good tinder, the bosses. Fantastic. Okay. Now what we can do is take these skulls and these rings back. Maybe do some... Oh, missed 100 by 1. Okay, well... Got some rings though. We'll go with that. 100% damage against weakened enemies and the poison attacks. I don't want the shield. We're gonna go this route. boy. Yeah, we've already got that. I'm trying. Oh, I've got the 100 skulls that I needed now, so next time I'm back in the hub, I'll be able to get another upgrade to the weapon table. So that'll be nice. Smashed in some of these rooms. Okay, heal 3% of max health when an enemy is killed by the environment. Plus 4% base damage per 1,000 gold. That's not going to do anything for us. Eh. That wouldn't be bad. Alright, let's take a curse. Sorry, Leo. You know, I hate to cost people money, but you guys all do it to me too, so, you know, I suppose it's only fair. It's a great game. I think I'm probably 11 hours in or so, and there's still a ton to do. Oh wow, destroying an enemy has a chance of triggering an earthquake. I've never seen this one before. Oh, that should be interesting. See, like right there, you know, you can take a drink to get health back, but then you're gonna get some corruption. It's true, Fox. Truth hurts. Alright, one of your relic slots is locked and may no longer be equipped. You gain 3 divine favors. Okay. Divine favors just let you flip out the different offers that you can choose from, like I did a second ago. It's a long life. I'm sure it'll happen. If it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, you're not wrong, Leo. Decisions were made. Oh, that's the earthquake they were talking about. Duh. That's not bad. Kind of like that. Alright, no shields. We'll dump that. Get some corruption back. Cool thing is that earthquake, like most traps in this, damages them as well, which is quite fair. Haven't seen that one, Fox. Hierophant's Pendant. +8 to the single highest attribute. That's interesting. Plus 30% to poison attacks. What do we have already? No, we already have that one. Nah, we're gonna pass. Okay. Good to know. Do not give you much time on that one. As well light these up before I'm getting attacked. Okay. Yeah, I guess we could take that. We'll take one drink and leave it at that. Got... yeah, okay. fantastic. Tremendous. There we go. That was a tough room. Okay, no shield, no two-hander. That was easy. Wait, can we flip these? I could. Another two-hander. No. Not a huge fan of the shields or the two-handed weapons. That's really weird. Figured there was going to be something in there. We're gonna get that up. That's all right. A little bit of a hit. Okay, plus 15% to fire. All healing effects. What else we got? Plus 30% damage to poison attacks. If we do that, we're going to get hit with a curse, but I think we're going to get hit with one anyways by going through the door. So, let's gamble. Let's do it. We're at the boss anyways. No whammies. Putrid hosts. Regular enemies summon a vermin upon death. I think that's going to work out okay. Let's try to take this guy down. He's got a ton of health. Got greedy. Boom. Oh, that was a fun one. Well, we are going to end on a strong note, everybody. Really, really appreciate everyone that came out. Leo, great to see you in the chat. I'm sorry I've been costing you some money, buddy. Sounds like you're on your way to some Rogue Legacy 2. And Curse of the Dead Gods, which, hey, you know, if I got to be guilty of something, I'll take those two things. But really appreciate everybody coming out. Had some fun chat here. Blue Fox, you need to go see Predator and Terminator right away and report back to us on your thoughts. I won't be letting go of that. So anyway, you all take care. Have a good rest of your day or evening or morning, or whatever it happens to be where you are. And I'll look forward to seeing you all next time. Take care.